beat the Georgia Bulldogs, you're gonna feel the bulldog. Standing up and cheering September till the 1st of June.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Row 60, a Georgia football podcast. My name is Clark Gaines. Joining me today, as always, Adam Thornton.
Kaboom!
And this is show number 133. Adam, I like the kaboom.
That's right. That's right. Just adding a little bit more emphasis to it, getting ramped up, getting later in the year, man, fired up still after that Texas game Saturday night. And I'm geared up and ready to go against the Charlotte 49ers, man.
As you should be.
Amped.
Yeah.
Amped, as everybody should be. That's exactly right, Clark. I mean, I don't care if it's Texas. I don't care if it's Charlotte. It's Georgia football in Athens between the hedges, man, and can't wait to enjoy maybe the last Saturday we have this year between the hedges. You know, I mean, we'll see what happens postseason if Georgia hosts a playoff game mid-December, but very well could be this be the last time we get to go to Sanford Stadium, man. It flies by, gets quicker every year.
Yeah. God, that's a sad way of looking at it. But once again, a lot of football to be played. Georgia is in the hunt, obviously. We're ranked number 4 in the recent college football playoff rankings. That's great. We're right where we want to be at the end of the season here. And just got to take care of business this week and then the following week. And then who knows? Who knows from there?
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I love the playoff bracket that came out Tuesday night talking about where Georgia would be at number 4 right now, getting a first-round bye like we got to last year. And, I like the draw Tulane or Texas Tech, who we'd be playing in the quarterfinal game, man. And, of course, you'd have to meet up with possibly Ohio State, the number 1 seed in the semifinal. But I like it. Let's do it. So very excited seeing that bracket revealed, Clark. And yet again, another year where we're getting to the end of the regular season where Georgia's right in the thick of things as being the one of the top powers and one of the top couple teams that people are talking about that can win a national championship. Again, so many consecutive years we've got to do this and experience this as Georgia fans, and we just can't take it for granted.
For sure. Also can't take for granted the Charlotte 49ers who are coming into Athens this week. We've got Georgia. We've got Charlotte. 12:45 this Saturday, SEC Network. It's going to be a great day. A family game, Adam.
That's right.
Talk to the people about what a family game is for those who don't know.
A family game is a game where usually it's going to be a noon kick. Right, a noon or a 1 o'clock kickoff. So you're not keeping your family out late into Athens, man. And then the later you get, the later kickoffs you get. You don't know what your children could be seeing and witnessing out there, right? I mean, a lot of stuff. I mean, not saying that you can't witness anything where you have to have some conversations with them and they have to learn about some things at noon. But it's more likely that's going to be a mid-afternoon, definitely a night game in Athens, especially when you have an opponent like Georgia just came off of against Texas, right? I mean, we saw some things Saturday night. So this is a good game, probably about high noon against a lower opponent like maybe an FCS opponent or a smaller FBS opponent like Charlotte that you feel comfortable Georgia's going to win the game. You don't have to dial into it as a parent, so you can focus some of your attention to the child that is with you and take your child to the game. Let them experience Georgia football, and this is the perfect family game in November. You usually get one later in the year. Some seasons you don't get one later in the year. Sometimes they're always in the beginning of the year, but we're blessed this year with one late in the year, and the weather should be good too. Then, Clark, so
can't wait. Are y'all taking Cali?
Yet to be decided. I don't think so right now, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. We're taking Benson. We're going to try it out, see what it's like. Thankfully, he's coming off formula and milk, so that's good. We can maybe we can feed him a hot dog or something.
There we go. I love it. I love it. Get the concession stand report from old Benny Boy there.
That would be great. He loves anything he eats. Also, Senior Day between the hedges this Saturday, and we've always done this where we kind of just talk really quickly about the seniors. So I'm just going to read off the names. These are both redshirt seniors and true seniors, and at the end, we're going to clap. Everybody's going to clap. You ready?
That's good. Yeah,
so it's kind of like a graduation ceremony.
That's right. And even if you're driving, you're still expected to clap.
Absolutely. Just in a safe manner. If you need to pull off to the side of the road to clap, you do that.
Yeah.
We need to. That's a disclaimer.
A disclaimer there. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, just safely clap, though, but at least you got to give your respect to these fine young men.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of DGDs on this list.
Right. Your appreciation. There we go.
All right, here we go. I'm just going to read really quickly. Josh McCray, transfer, came in last year. or this year rather, and has done a fantastic job. Cash Jones, Kayvon Townsend, Ali Hall, maybe. Micah Morris,
Ali
Hall, Bo Gardner, Liam Badger, Oscar Delt, Noah Thomas, Dalen Everett, Colby Young, Adrian Maddox, Ja'Cory Thomas, Cole Spear, Dylan Bell, and last but certainly not least, Mr. Brett Thorson.
Wow.
So everybody, let's clap for him. Give him a hand. Great class right there, Adam.
Yeah, that's a great class, man, and especially the guys that have been here, the Cash Joneses and the Oscar Delps, who have seen a lot of football, the Dalen Everetts and the Dylan Bell, man. I mean, just think about the snaps that Dylan Bell has played at the University of Georgia and what he's been asked to do in so many scenarios, man. I think about that 2023 season, Clark, when the running back room was just depleted. Right? I mean, just depleted. Didn't know. I mean, night-and-day difference from where this running back room is now to where it was at the beginning of the 2023 season. And we just had to ask Dylan Bell to line up at running back, man. And he took away time to get reps as natural position of a wide receiver and to grow there, to have to spend a lot of time taking reps and also game reps and handoffs at the running back position, man. So always been a selfless player, and that type of attitude and those type of players who have been here at the University of Georgia the past few years has led to what this team is all about, again, chasing another championship.
Absolutely. These seniors are 48-5 overall and 24-1 at home. I should clarify, that's the true seniors, right? So the guys who have been here for 4 years, 2 SEC championships and 1 national championship.
Unbelievable.
And they're on the hunt for another SEC championship and on the hunt for another national championship. And still some games to be won on this list. They should probably get to 50 wins, I would imagine.
Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not many college football players can say that after they're done in their college career that, hey, I won 50 games.
Yeah.
50? That's insane, man.
Yeah. No, that doesn't happen every day, every graduating class, like you said, Clark. But what's so nice is every time we do this, it seems like that the some of the accolades of these classes that they have just get more and more impressive.
I know.
Right? So
True. Yeah. So they'll be recognized this Saturday, and it's going to be a great game. Obviously, we're talking about Georgia-Charlotte. We've got some history for you guys. We've got a breakdown of Charlotte's defense and their offense, what Georgia has to do to beat this
we really need to dive deep into that.
Oh, yeah.
We really need to talk about what we need to do to beat Charlotte.
Because I don't think anybody else other than Kirby Smart and his football team is.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody cares.
We're respecting the Charlotte.
But we're going to respect.
We're going to respect the Charlotte 49ers. We're not going to make this a lackadaisical podcast about Charlotte, right, Clark? We're going to go on as business like normal. This isn't going to be no, just fluff being thrown out there in the sense of that we have any disrespect towards Charlotte. I really want to hammer home the point that we're respecting the Charlotte 49ers this week here at Row 60.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. We've got some Week 13 games we'll pick towards the end. And then last but not least, Adam, we have score predictions. But last but not least, we have a fan favorite that's made a return.
Made a return.
The game of the week.
Yes, the game of the week. The game of the week. And if you're new here at Row 60 and have yet to experience a game of the week, we kind of put that on the shelf for a little bit. And it's been what? Has it been 2 years since we've done it? Or did we do it last year? We did some last year. Okay, so yeah, game of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed that segment. I've always enjoyed it. We have had many good memories over the past few years doing the game of the week throughout the season. So had to bring it out this week.
Absolutely.
Love it, Clark. Thank you for putting that together.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that later in the show, so stick around. But first, let's start with some history between Georgia and Charlotte.
All right, give it to me.
Well, there is none.
All right, that's good.
This is the very first meeting ever between Georgia and Charlotte in football, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that Charlotte is in its 13th season in school history. They've been in the FBS only for 11 seasons, so not been around in the college football world for very long. I mean, 13 seasons, you're a baby program at that point.
Yeah, you're a baby program. You're a baby program, right? So, I mean, shoot, not even old enough to drive yet.
Yeah.
It's a program.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, so, yeah, when you think about Georgia being around since 1892, I mean, yeah, definitely a difference in how long each respective program has been playing the game of tackle, American tackle football, Clark.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they are in the American Conference, speaking of America.
Right.
and their mascot, Adam. We just have to go ahead and break this out. This is why you got to watch on YouTube.
That's right.
To see this, to witness this magic right here. Their mascot is Norm the Niner.
Norm, great name. Great name. Norm the Niner.
Norm the Niner.
Norm the Niner. Every time I hear Norm, I think of Norm off of Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Say, oh, Norm, I love it. Love it. God bless him. I think he just passed away here not too long ago. But yeah, Norm the Niner, this is really cool. I really like this Clark. I love that he's got a nice hat on with a floppy brim, good strong beard, man, and his gloves. He's ready to go to work. He's got his leather gloves on. He's ready to go to work, And his mattock, his pickaxe there, he is ready to go down to the mines and put in a hard day's work.
Yeah.
He's a blue-collar guy, and I can respect that. I like that out of Norm. You know what, though? I bet the people up there in Boone, North Carolina at Appalachian State with old Yosef up there,
yeah.
I bet they think that they copied them a little bit up there. I bet there's a little bit of love that has been lost between Charlotte and App State. I bet there's kind of a little bit of a hatred there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This does look like a knockoff of, you said it's Yusuf?
Yusuf or Yosef or whatever his name is up there. I think, if you do a side-by-side mirror image of them, they're kind of similar in stature, right?
Yeah.
And facial hair and everything. But no, this is a strong mascot. I hope he makes a trip to Athens.
Oh,
if
I think
he does, we may have to go by the hedges and take a photograph with him. Yeah.
Kodak moment, right?
Create a memory with Norm, the Niner. I really like that.
I'm going to tell you something. The only thing that he's missing, I think you're right, Adam. It's a complete look. You've got the gloves, you got the pickaxe, you got the floppy hat, and the beard. The facial hair is on point. But the only thing he's missing is a little coal smeared across his face.
Yeah, to show that he's been about it, right? He's not just, he's been there. He's put in that work. He's put in that 12-hour shift that day up there in the mines, right? So he's done got off the elevator and shown that he's a hard-working man. Mascot there. Yeah. No, I love it. Love the leather gloves. Love everything about Norm the Niner and what he represents. And hey, they got that going for them. I'll say that right off the rip.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll win the football game. But they get pretty close to winning the mascot.
You're dang right.
Great mascot. Yep. Adam, I got to read this too because honestly, we don't have a lot about
this is
Charlotte 49ers.
Like the old shows back in the day.
Oh, yeah. So this is from Wikipedia. Good old handy dandy Wikipedia. And this is basically, I'm going to talk about here how they kind of came about creating a football program at UNC Charlotte. So the UNC Charlotte Board of Trustees officially voted to add a football program on November 13th. So in 2008. So what would that have been? Math. 17 years ago. Is that right? And after a unanimous recommendation by the Football Feasibility Committee, it was made wait, I read that wrong. Anyway, it was made possible by the student government initiatives starting in 2006 by then student body president Benjamin Comstock and student body vice president Jordan Van Dyne, namely the first step of organizing a transparent vote on football that disclosed possible hikes in tuition fees as a result of football. So basically two dudes, they said, hey, we want a football team.
Right.
We're gonna leave it up. It's gonna be a democratic process. We're gonna leave it up to a vote.
Good.
And they said there's a stipulation here. The tuition may go up.
Right.
But good news for the football program. The online poll was approved by the Student Senate and administered in collaboration with the university's IT department. Some high-tech stuff here back in 2008. Despite the possibility of potential rises in student fees, the vote clearly displayed a student interest in a football team. So then they began to play during the 2013 NCAA Division I FCS football season. So that's how they came about.
I love that story, man. I love a dream and then somebody going out and putting legs to that dream. What?
I don't know. A dream? What? I guess it is a
dream.
Yeah,
it's a dream. They wanted to see football played in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So they put legs to that dream. And they went out there and they did it. They put together a plan, 5-year plan.
Yeah.
And we got football in Charlotte now.
Because of two guys?
Yeah, and I don't know where 49ers came from. Like, I don't know much mining that's going on in Charlotte, North Carolina. And maybe it was a big mining town. I don't think when I think of mining, I think of Kentucky. I think of West Virginia. And then I think of the gold rush out in California back in the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
But still, nonetheless, I like the mascot. And I love that. I mean, every school needs tackle football. I mean, every institution. I mean, studies have shown, and there are statistics and data out there that when you go to a school that has a football program, especially a successful football program, you just get a better quality education.
Really?
You got a better psyche going to classes, and yeah, I mean, it's proven facts.
Scientific, right?
Scientific, that's right.
Oh,
so
my
don't
gosh.
go to schools that don't have football programs, and even if they do have football programs, make sure they're successful ones.
Mm-hmm. It makes you happier.
Kids.
I love that. That's good stuff. Charlotte has not seen a whole lot of success with their football program yet.
If you choose to go to college.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You
You
don't
don't
have to.
go to college. I promise you that. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, Charlotte is 51 and 109 all time. They have lost more, twice as more than they have won. Bless their hearts.
But they're out there trying.
They are.
And that's what we like. Good story like that. I mean, they still, they're in the FBS. They're playing big boy football.
True.
What more could you ask for
Yeah.
from the program in the American Conference, mate? So
Absolutely. This year, bless their hearts. I just feel bad for them. I mean, we're just sitting here, it seems like, and just bashing them. But
No,
we're not.
we're not. We're
We're
respecting
trying to pay our respects. Their record is the exact opposite of Georgia. Georgia's 9-1. Charlotte is 1-9.
yeah.
They have losses to App State, North Carolina, Rice, South Florida, Army, Temple, North Texas, East Carolina, and UTSA.
The whole American Conference.
Pretty much.
And then some.
yeah,
Is that
actually.
who did they beat? Who was their one win?
Their one win came against Monmouth. Monmouth? Yeah. They're an FCS program. They do not have an FBS win this season.
Monmouth.
Yeah. I think that's a Virginia school, maybe.
Sounds like an Ivy League school. It's not.
No. It's an FCS school.
It's an FCS school, Monmouth.
You're thinking of
Monmouth.
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth.
So maybe then this is pronounced Monmouth. I don't know.
Monmouth.
Anyway,
Okay. Well,
they've got a new head coach this season, Tim Albin. It's his first season as head coach, and his wife's name is Brooke, and they have a daughter, Tori, and a son, Trace, in case anybody was wondering.
good. So his first season right now. I mean, I think Will Healy was a young up and coming coach that used to coach at Austin Peay. He took the Austin Peay job went to Austin Peay to Charlotte in 2019. Spent 3 seasons there and then left to go to UCF. And I think he's at East Tennessee now. So that was in 22, so 23, 24. Then they had a short stint. Yeah, I mean, the lifespan of coaching life at Charlotte has been 2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
It's
not
what you
good.
look- no, not good. I mean, just hadn't found the right guy yet.
Right.
Hadn't found the right guy to come in there and just sustain it, because this isn't going to be an overnight deal.
No.
This is going to be a long time to lay the foundation, pour the footers to build that house upon.
Right.
Right.
It's going to take a while.
It's going to be brick by brick.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit. So I hope they have patience up there in Charlotte with Tim Albin. Mm-hmm. And I think they will. I think they should. And I think, as Shane Beamer would say, some of these losses are going to make them better. They're going to be a better team because of it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Tim came from Ohio University, not Ohio State, just to clarify.
The MAC school.
Yep.
The Ohio Bobcats. In Athens, Ohio.
Yes. And there he won their first MAC championship since 1968. That was last year he did that.
So he was actually the head coach.
Yeah.
Of the Ohio Bobcats.
Yes. And then he got poached.
And won the MAC.
Yeah.
And you mean Charlotte went and got the MAC champion head coach and brought him down? Really?
Yes. They must have dropped the bag on him.
That's an impressive hire to me. To me, that's an impressive hire.
Is that not a downgrade for him?
I thought it would be. But I don't know. I mean, American Conference, no. I mean, if you're get a job in the American Conference, I guess it's better than the MAC nowadays, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, hey, maybe
Still.
Tim and his wife, Brooke, and their daughter, Tori, and his son, Trace, maybe they just
I'm glad you just know the whole Albin family.
Yeah, it was on
That's good.
Wikipedia.
Good. Yeah.
Maybe they prefer North Carolina over the state of Ohio.
Yeah, I would imagine Athens, Ohio is a little bit more of rural, maybe suburban, maybe. I don't know really where Athens, Ohio is geographically, like Cleveland or Cincinnati or, any of the big cities in Ohio or whatnot. But I would imagine maybe they just want to be in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte's
a great city.
The Queen City, right?
Yeah.
So, probably an opportunity to just grow and expand careers, education, everything. Just all 9 yards.
Why not?
Yeah.
This is definitely a rebuilding year for the 49ers, but the fans are bought in.
That's
Adam.
good. That's good.
Listen to this. Season tickets this year at Charlotte were reportedly sold out for the first time in program history. So they're getting some buy-in. Despite a 1-9 record, I mean, that would be enough for Georgia fans to just upright give out their season tickets and take a loss, you know.
South Carolina fans would still go because they have before.
That's true.
Sold out stadiums before during 1-win seasons, late November. It's a true story. Happened.
Interesting.
Yep.
And Georgia in this game specifically is favored by 44.5 points. Wow, that's a big spread.
Yeah, that's awesome though that Charlotte has sold out their season tickets and getting some buy-in to the program. And I hope they continue just to build it up and can become semi-successful in the American Conference. Honestly, being able to get to the American Conference right now, 13 years playing football, hope that they can just continue just to build it up. And the paycheck that they get from coming to Athens Saturday should definitely help to go with that process of doing it.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Georgia's offense versus Charlotte's defense. Charlotte's defense is horrible. They're just terrible. I mean, listen, I tried to show some love.
I love you.
It's just bad.
Not anything. Nothing. You can't tell me anything about them.
No, not really. They give up 475.1 yards per game. That ranks 136th in FBS. I didn't even realize there were 136 teams in FBS.
I used to be 119 the last I checked. Wow. So yeah, that's got to be close to the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, I think it's second to the bottom.
The very bottom.
It might actually be the very bottom. They allow 37.4 points per game, and guys, these aren't SEC opponents they're playing there.
Nah, it's Eastern Carolina Pirates.
Right.
It's
UTSA. Oh boy. So Georgia should have their way against this Charlotte defense. They run a 4-2-5 base defense according to Wikipedia. They have a really bad run defense, like really, really bad.
Because they play 5 DBs?
That might have something to do with it, honestly.
They didn't bring somebody else up in the box.
Yeah.
That's what I'd tell Tim.
Yeah. So how could you stop a Georgia a Georgia offense led by Nate Frazier and Chauncey Bowens this ground game? How do you stop Georgia's offense if you're Charlotte? You don't, do you?
You're going to run an 8-3. Run 8-3. Run 8-3. Pate Cutter Stockton beat you with his arm, but we're not losing on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to eliminate that.
What's the play on college football video game? Is it
all-out blitz? All-out blitz.
Engage 8.
Engage 8. Yes, Engage 8. Shooting right up the A and B gaps. Everybody is their brother.
Gap.
Just coming.
All of God's children.
All of God's children are rushing. Blitzing.
I think it would be fun, just for kicks and giggles, if Kirby allowed Charlotte to have a 12th man on the field defensively, and just let them try, see if that even does anything.
Yeah.
I doubt it would. I genuinely, man, this sounds so pretentious of me as a Georgia football fan to say this, but I think they could trot out 13 guys on defense and we would still move the ball very effectively.
Oh, wow. All right.
Don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sure I haven't really seen Charlotte play this year, but from the numbers, it doesn't look too promising.
No. Yeah, but I fully expect Nate Frazier and Chauncey to get, combined 20 touches, maybe 200 yards just between those two, I would imagine. Maybe some more. I mean, man, we ran all over Mississippi State's defense, and they have a respectable.
I really wish they wouldn't even play.
Who?
I don't want Nate Frazier or Chauncey Bowes to play.
Yeah.
Just let it be Bo Walker, Dwight Phillips, Josh McCray.
I do think there's something to having your starters out at least for a couple of drives.
You're right, Clark.
Just to get game reps, man. That's so important.
Yeah.
Even from a conditioning standpoint, to be out there with live bullets, with full pads on, there's something to that. So, I mean, we'll see some of them. But, yeah, I agree with you. I want to see Peanut. I want to see Bo Walker. I want to see Rod Robinson, who has been resurrected. I didn't even know he was still on the football team until last week.
Yeah, the couple. What? He have 2 carries?
Something like
Something
that.
like, yeah, I couldn't believe that, man.
Yeah. This week, though, I think it's all about, protecting Gunner. I don't think we're going to throw the ball but 15 times, if that. Protect Gunner, and then, let Pug come in, get some reps himself. He really hasn't had a chance in these games this year to go in and, throw the ball at all. So I'd love to see him maybe into the second quarter towards halftime start getting some reps.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
that too early?
No, 100%. I would want him in the second quarter at the latest, in my opinion. I like what you said, Clark. I mean, I think, give Gunner a quarter and a half, man, just to continue just being crisp like he has been, and then let him shut it down, especially with a short week and already in the sense of you're not playing the following Saturday, you're playing Friday.
Yep.
So it's not, you're already going to have a short week for the first time that you've had this year, right? I know they did it last year, but the first time this year. So, the better, and then Tech's going to be playing is it night game?
7:30, yeah.
7:30, huge game. Theirs is actually huge on conference championship implications, man, their playoff hopes and everything. So they're going to have that game at 7:30, and if the sooner that we can shut it down, the more of an advantage that is. So, that's what I'm thinking about.
Every hour counts, man, in terms of rest and just preparation. So you're exactly right. We'll be back at the crib. Kirby will be kicked back with a glass of white wine, I'd imagine, at his house, watching the game. Wait, have you ever seen that video?
He drinks white wine?
Of course he does.
White wine?
Wait a second. Have you not seen the video on his Instagram page?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm going to have to show. It will crack you up. How have you never seen that?
Has he indulged a little bit too much?
Oh, my gosh, yes. And Andrew's playing, that game is like a wooden cup, and you throw the ball up, it's attached to a string, you try to ring the ball on the cup or in the cup. I've got to show you this. Listen, people, if you want a good laugh, I want you to go to Coach Kirby Smart's Instagram page and go through. There's like 5 posts, and one of them is a video, and you can tell. he's had a little too much to drink. he's got some white wine, or maybe champagne or something. I guess it's technically the same thing.
I don't know.
Anyway, go watch it. Gosh, it's hilarious. I'm going to show it to you after this. Anyway, get a commanding lead. Oh, wait. Let me go back to my last point I was trying to make. Kirby will be kicked back relaxed watching the Georgia Tech Pittsburgh game. And while they, beat each other up in that game.
Yeah, propped up with a glass with his loafers on with no socks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. And a Georgia hoodie.
Yeah.
And khakis or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, get a commanding lead. Get out in front really quickly. Score a couple of touchdowns, within the first 10 minutes. And let's put this game on ice. Move forward offensively. Should have absolutely no issues moving the football against this defense. Get the Stars out before halftime. Watch us be struggling. 14-14 kind of a game. They go into halftime. There's no possible way, right?
There's always a way, but nah.
Can't be.
The trajectory of these two programs at the current state of the 11th game of the year for both of them, it's too big of a gap for that to even be a possibility. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I know any given Saturday, right? And we're respecting the Charlotte 49ers on this podcast.
As much as we
tonight,
can.
that's what we're doing. But in the the most cordial, respectful way of saying it, then I think we're going to be all right.
Yeah, I like it. All right, well, let's go to Georgia's defense and Charlotte's offense. Frankly, Charlotte's offense is trash too. Charlotte only scores 16.9 points per game.
No, they don't.
I promise. That's dead. I think that's close to being dead last in FBS. Their rushing offense is almost dead last, 94.5 yards per game. Under 100. That's not good. Their passing offense is really their only source of offense. So, you do have to stay on your toes defensively. They get about 217.5 yards per game. So respectable. I think that's kind of mid to that's a little below average in terms of FBS. So they're probably sitting somewhere in the 70s or the 80s. They run a spread offense, lots of misdirection and option, according to the Charlotte football website.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have not watched one singular snap of Charlotte football, but this is I'm putting all my trust in these secondhand sources, so we'll see. But yeah, I think generally most every team in America right now runs a spread offense. They have obviously different formations and whatnot, but their quarterback Adam, is Grayson Loftus, 53.3 completion percentage.
Okay. So you mean to tell me the Charlotte Athletic Department didn't send you a hard drive in the mail with some film?
Yeah,
Go over.
they ought to.
So 53, that's over half of his passes he throws,
Complete.
That's good.
Yeah, sure. Compared to Gunner's,
that's
what,
bad.
70%?
Yeah, that's right. Nice.
I do think he was the backup coming into the season. I want to say their starting quarterback actually got hurt. So this guy, Grayson Loftus, is their backup. He has 8 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on the season. That's just awesome. I mean, really good stuff. Really great numbers here.
Yeah.
They've got a committee of running backs. They have 5 rushing touchdowns this year. 5 combined.
5
That's everybody on the team. 5.
5 of them against American Athletic Conference town. Okay.
I'm just biting. my tongue.
Just proceed. We're okay.
Man. Their main source of offense comes from wide receiver, I want to say this name. I think it's Javen Nicholas or Javin.
Yeah, Javin. Let's just call him Javin.
Or is it Haven? Is the J silent? Havon?
Yeah, let's call him Havon.
Okay, Havon. Havon Nicholas. He's an LSU transfer. He's 5'9", 190. He's very speedy. He's quick, from what they say. He has 676 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns on the season. So that's their leading receiver. Their primary target. They're going to try to feed him, I'm sure, the football in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Sounded like you were going to say something about Havon.
Yeah, I mean, keying on, man.
Yeah.
No, I just, you have one more.
I've got one more thing to say about Charlotte, and then we'll move on. They are -8 in turnover margin this year. They turn the ball over like crazy.
It sounds like it looks like. Yeah. Look, man, if you're Tim and you're coming down from Charlotte, then you're just telling these guys to go out here and create a memory. Something you get to tell your grandchildren that you played against a top 5 ranked Georgia team in Sanford Stadium, right? Go out there and try to make a play. Say you scored a touchdown against the Georgia defense, the Kirby Smart defense, right?
Yeah.
Go out there and say that you sacked Gunner Stockton, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just you've worked hard to get to this point. It hadn't gone your way up to this point, but you have the opportunity to go out there and create a memory, to make a memory, and to have a lifelong moment of not a lot of people can say that they play on the field in Sanford Stadium.
That's fair.
So they get the opportunity to do it. Now go take advantage of that. And, I mean, you just really got to get those guys who are out-talented and out-skipped to just be ready to run through a brick wall before they run out in the field. That's how you do it. I think you go with that angle. I think you go with that angle of once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, man. The world's watching you. 92,000 plus out there.
There won't be 92,000 in that stadium.
Look, but the coach is going to be telling this. This is what's going to be said.
I understand.
A team in the middle of a championship run, go out there and cause some havoc. Go out there, force a turn. That's what I'm saying. This is what the message is going to be. I mean, you can't just say we're about to go get our ASS's kicked, right? I mean,
no, I agree with you.
And then offensive philosophy, like you said, if I'm on defense, I'm not letting them just run the ball down my throat. Let Gunner Stockton just torch you if that may be. But pile the box up, man, and really just try to stop the run as best you can. And then on offense, let the play clock, every single play, get down to 1 second before snapping the football. Eat up as much time of possession as you can. Like, do not let the play clock be above 5 seconds before you snap the ball while the game clock is running.
Right.
I mean,
Just
make
to
this
try
a
to
short
bleed
game.
off
Let's just
the
get
clock.
this a short game.
Yeah.
Let's
just give them their
get in
paycheck,
and out.
man.
In and out, man. No injuries on both sides is what we hope for. And, for Georgia, just get ahead and get guys out. And just be very vanilla with it. And I think that won't be a problem. Are you a fan of these games?
I hate these games so much.
I do too.
I hate them,
Especially
man.
when you're already in this
Right.
Like the Marshall and Austin P games, you were just without football for like 8 months.
Yeah, so you didn't care.
You didn't care at that point. Even back-to-back weeks like that, and you were just itching for that Tennessee game though. But this one right here is just like, man.
Like, what are we doing, man? Can we not have scheduled? I don't know. I mean, like Fresno State would have even been more fun than this.
Yeah.
Or
Appalachian State, Georgia
App
Southern.
State, Connecticut,
Well, not Georgia
UConn.
Southern,
What if UConn came in?
Yeah, you could.
That'd be a pretty fun game.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, shoot, just to be able to, but this is good in the sense of I love being able to play this game at noon or 12:45 and get guys out and get ahead of Tech for Friday afternoon.
True.
Next Friday afternoon. I mean, playing that Black Friday game, it's nice to have this game in that slot a week.
Yeah. Also, an advantage of these noon kickoffs is that if you are going to the game, you can get back home at a respectable hour and still watch a lot of good football.
That's right. A lot of good ball.
And speaking of a lot of good football, we've got some great Week 13 games. Actually, I say great. There's some that are good, but man, it's a pretty weak slate if I'm being honest. Adam, we've been talking about App State, and we've talked about Marshall. So I said, why not put Marshall and App State on this list? So we're going to pick Marshall at App State, 2:30 ESPN Plus in Boone. Marshall is favored by 4.5 points.
Fun Belt Conference. Love the Fun Belt. The Sun Belt. Oh, man. Yeah, both first-year head coaches, right?
Right.
We saw Marshall way a long time ago, but it seems like it was yesterday, man, right when we were getting fired up to kick off this 2025 Georgia season. They had a brand-new head coach, and he was West Virginia's former defense coordinator, correct?
I think so,
I think that's right. And then App State's DAWGS, who was Shane Beamer's offensive coordinator last year at South Carolina. App State not having the year right now that they are accustomed to having in the Sun Belt up there at Boone. I'm going to go with Marshall winning in Boone and just the, just the rebuild there in Boone prolonging.
I like it. I'm going to go with Marshall too. I love Marshall's colors. I love their fight song. We played Marshall. They weren't that bad. I like App State, though.
Yeah, I like App State a lot.
I think in the Sun Belt, man, who would be your team? Would it be App State? Like, if you had to pull for a team. It wouldn't be Georgia Southern, would it?
No, I don't like Georgia
Southern.
Either. I want Georgia Southern to lose every single game because they don't like Georgia. I mean, some of them do, but, I mean, there's a lot of that hate Georgia.
Yeah.
That 2015 game, I don't want Georgia Southern to do anything. Oh, man. It might be App State, sure enough.
Yeah.
I like App State. I like Boone. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next.
I love the Sun Belt.
Yeah, it's a good conference. Respectable. All right, next game here, SEC matchup. Arkansas at number 10, Texas, 3:30 ABC. Texas is favored by 8.5 points. That's an interesting spread. You'd think they'd be a little bit more heavily favored. This is kind of a tricky one because Texas coming off, obviously, a loss to your Georgia Bulldogs. A very emotional game for them. Do they rebound? I mean, you have to if you have any hope for a playoff shot, right?
Yeah. I mean, of course, they think that they may have just a spark or just an ember that's still just kind of on fire a little bit that they have a chance to get in right now. And they just came out 17 in the last playoff ranking, man. So, of course, the media, everybody wants a reason to put Texas in there, but I think there's just not going to be enough spots for them. But you just need to win this game. You need to come home. They play much better in DKR than they have on the road this year. It's been the trend, and I think they get it done against Arkansas, a team that, man, even Sam Pittman was fired weeks ago, and ever since Pittman's been fired, they've still been fighting, losing close games, man. Right. I think they said don't quote me on this, but I think it was like 29. If Arkansas scored 29 more points in key spots, they would be 9-1 this year.
Wow.
I think the Notre Dame game was the biggest blowout, and then the rest of them were just close losses. And you think about it, the ones they played in the SEC play this year. And I think Arkansas will be ready to play, but I think Texas wins a close one, something like 28-21 or something.
I want to be different, but I got to be careful because you are 2 games behind me. I'm also going to stick with Texas. I think that's a safe bet here. I'm not ready to bet on Arkansas until I see who's going to be their next head coach. So. And you're right. They play much better in DKR than they do away. So,
yeah.
All righty. Next up, we got another SEC matchup. Kentucky at number 14, Vanderbilt, 3:30 ESPN. Interesting game here.
Really interesting game. And an interesting game for the Georgia getting into the SEC championship scenario is, of course, Georgia has 3 ways to get the SEC championship. It will be if Auburn beats Alabama or Texas beats Texas A&M, or if there's a 3-way tie between Alabama, Georgia, and Ole Miss. And then it goes to the opponent's strength of record that and in order for that to be Georgia being on the top end of it, one of the games that have to fall in place is Kentucky needs to beat Vanderbilt.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 games. It gives you a migraine to think about it.
I'm glad we're not the ones that had to decide all that.
Yeah,
I guess the
exactly
computer
right.
does,
Yep.
but whatever.
Mm-mm.
Adam, I don't think Mark Stoops has it in him. I don't know, though, man.
In Nashville, right?
In Nashville. I don't know, though. I mean, that's no, I'm going to stick with Clark Lee at home, Diego Pavia. But look out, Kentucky's going to make this thing interesting.
Oh, man. I got to start making some moves trying to do something to catch up with you. Kentucky is playing good ball.
They are.
I mean, they smoked Florida the other day. And really, I mean, outside 2017, I've never seen Georgia beat Florida that bad before.
True.
That has nothing to do with anything, but I think Florida had a lot of wind knocked out of their sails in Jacksonville the week before that. But I think Kentucky now is playing a brand of ball and at a level that they did not think they could get close to earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Like when they came to Athens, right? I thought Mark Stoops was a dead man walking. I think he will be back, and I think he's done a good job in the second half of the season with this team. And I can't do it. Give me Vanderbilt.
Man, all that for nothing.
Man, if it was in Lexington, I probably would have had to.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I don't know.
The dangerous confines of Kroger Field. You sure you don't want to take Kentucky?
Yeah, give me Kentucky. Let's
Okay.
make it interesting. Give
All
me
right.
Kentucky. Give me the Wildcats, baby.
I like it. What are we playing for, by
And
the way?
Vanderbilt's going to be looking ahead to going to Knoxville anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, Kentucky may be looking ahead to Louisville. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe. Alrighty, another game that is going to be it's going to be high on my list of games I got to watch. Pittsburgh at number 16, Georgia Tech and Bobby Dodd, 7 o'clock ESPN. Tech is favored right now by 2.5 points. Adam? Oh, I want to take Pittsburgh so badly. I think that's just wishful thinking. Who are you going to take?
I don't know, man. Tech really has not looked good the previous couple of weeks. Got beaten Raleigh, North Carolina. Had to come from behind and beat a 1-win Boston College team in Chestnut Hill.
Mm-hmm.
But those games were on the road, Clark. This one's in Atlanta. And the friendly confines of Hyundai Field.
Wow.
So Pittsburgh, Pat Narduzzi made it clear he was focusing on this game.
Yeah.
Probably, the way they played against Notre Dame probably was the week leading up to Notre Dame prepping for Georgia Tech.
Right.
And Brent Key's offense, right? Man, I really want to go to Pittsburgh too. And I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go with Georgia Tech. I'm going with Georgia Tech. I'm
Dang
going
it.
with Georgia Tech.
All right, I'll take Pittsburgh. We're going to make it really interesting. No. Okay, all right, final
All right,
what's the
no, you
final
can
decision.
choose. You really wanted to pick Pittsburgh.
Well, you wanted to pick Pittsburgh. Pick them.
You can have Pittsburgh. I'll take Tech.
All right. Are you doing some like mind games on me right now
I don't know.
to get me to pick the team that you think's going to lose? I think that's what's happening.
No, I think Pittsburgh's going to win.
Well, then pick them.
Give me Pittsburgh.
All right.
Give me
There we
Pittsburgh.
go.
But you don't need to go get. Now you're going to pick Tech then.
No.
All right, you're
I'll
going to go.
stick with
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Give me Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh was my gut. All right. Last but not least, we got number 20 Tennessee at Florida, 7:30 ABC. This is one of my favorite SEC games to watch every single year. This game historically has been played earlier in the season, but they have rearranged the scheduling and whatnot. So
It's a meteor game.
it is a quintessential meteor game. You hope the meteor just lands in the middle of the field, destroys the stadium,
And nobody wins.
and nobody wins. Yeah,
Right.
Both programs are dumpster fires anyway. It's been since 2003 since Tennessee has walked into the swamp in Gainesville and beaten the Florida Gators. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, Ron Zook was the head coach back then for
Yeah.
Florida.
Dang, that's been a long time.
Wow. Philip Fulmer was eating donuts and roaming the sidelines in Knoxville. Casey Clausen was the
donuts.
quarterback
Yeah,
for Tennessee.
true. This
Wow.
one's tricky, man. Florida, they looked horrible against Kentucky. I mean, just atrocious. They fell apart. Who did they play? Was
Ole
it
Miss.
last week? Oh,
Ole
yeah.
Miss.
They kept it close. Was it 34-24?
Yeah.
And then Lagway came back in and started the game, correct?
Yeah.
They've got so many problems, and I love it.
I love it too.
Adam, I'm going to go with history here. I'm going to actually take the University of Florida. I hate Tennessee. I hate Florida. But with this game being in the swamp, I think there's something to that. Florida got Texas this year. It's the same team minus a head coach. And I'm sure a few other staff members. But I'm going to take Florida in this game.
The meltdown of Tennessee losing again in the swamp to this Florida team would be hilarious. It would be
glorious.
God, it would be awesome. I think this is a year that Josh Heupel finally gets it done in the swamp. Has to be because it's just a turmoil program. Only reason that he could get it done. But I wish, like I said, I wish nobody could win this football game. I wish they would just cancel it. But either way, though, it's going to be fun to watch because somebody's going to have some misery.
Yeah.
Come the end of it Saturday night. And either way, that'll make me happy.
Right.
As a Georgia fan.
Agreed. Somebody's going to lose this game.
But that is an amazing stat that they have not won in Gainesville since 2003.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Crazy, right? All righty. Well, those are our Week 13 Pick'em games. But now we're going to move on to the game of the week. All right. We've got two teams here that have some very unique things about them. And if you've never experienced a game of the week, basically what this is, we pick a D2 or D3 game somewhere in the nation that is interesting. We find some interesting facts about both schools, and we essentially pick the game.
And we hype it up.
And
it's a good time.
It's tongue-in-cheek. It's fun. It's a good time.
Sit back and enjoy it.
That's right. So this week we've got, oh, man, I hope I don't butcher this, Chadron State, the Chadron State Eagles, at the Pittsburg State Gorillas. 2 o'clock, ESPN Plus, if you want to watch this game.
I love that.
It's going to be a doozy. 57 degrees this Saturday in Carney Smith Stadium, a.k.a. the Jungle. So this game will be at Pittsburg State, home of the Gorillas. In the Jungle.
Love that.
Off to a great start.
That's intimidating. Pittsburg State Gorillas. Love it. Chadron State missed a great opportunity to be the Chadron State Charleston. So Charlatans. What are the lizards that are multicolored, change colors?
Chameleons. Oh, no, you're thinking of Charmander from Pokemon. Oh my gosh.
What are the lizards called again? The
chameleons?
That is right.
I think you were thinking of Charmander from Pokemon.
Never mind. That flop then. I was really excited about. They could have been, had a better nickname than the Eagles. But anyway, I love the Gorillas. I love the Jungle. That's good stuff.
Absolutely.
It's going to be rocking.
Oh, it will be.
Welcome to the Jungle, baby.
If they don't play Welcome to the Jungle,
they got to play
Guns
Welcome
N'
to the
Roses.
Jungle.
What are they doing?
They're missing a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
There's no way that they don't.
You know, we've got
I believe
dog fans. We bark at people. Do you think Pittsburg State fans, they go up to opposing fans, beat their chest and go,
before kickoff, the whole stadium, probably the whole stadium before kickoff's doing this number.
That would be sick.
Chest.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
I have never heard of a college called the Gorillas.
There's a reason for that, Adam, because they are literally they're the only school in the nation who has the nickname Gorillas.
Really?
The only one.
Only one in the nation. I love that. I love the uniqueness of that.
Absolutely. So we'll talk about Pittsburg State here in just a minute, but let's go to Chadron State. They're located in Chadron, Nebraska, the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference.
Great conference name.
Yep. They had a wildfire at Chadron State, nearly engulfed the entire campus in July of 2006 when a lightning strike ignited a blaze about 7 miles south of campus.
Dang.
So
about burnt down the whole structure,
right.
Everything on the campus. Man, that's wild. So they had to rebuild roughly.
No.
19 years ago.
Nearly engulfed.
Oh, nearly engulfed. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
They cut it off before it got good.
Right.
Good.
Sorry, I probably should.
I'm glad to hear
clarify
that. Glad to hear that.
Yeah. Adam, Chadron State had one of the greatest wins ever. I mean, this must have been a wild game. In 2007, they won a wild triple overtime playoff game, 76-73 over Abilene Christian after trailing 49-20.
Oh, yeah. Back before the college football playoff came to the FBS here. We saw last year and this year, Division II and Division III, been doing it for a long time. mean, North Dakota State, South Dakota State, all of them been running. Always entertaining football to watch in December. I encourage you, if you find that on ESPN, the Ocho or ESPN Plus or whatever, wherever it's viewed at, dive on in there and watch it, man. So that's a great example of that happening there.
Absolutely. Chadron State's mascot, once again, the Eagles, but their main mascot is Elmo, the Eagle.
Elmo.
Look at Elmo.
Whoa, look at Elmo.
What do you think about old Elmo?
Well, definitely got the bird legs on him right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He I think it's a cheap design, man.
Yeah.
I don't really like how they could have structured the Eagle's face to be looking a little bit better than what it is with the open beak. The blue eyes really just don't look that intense. The blue-eyed eagle don't like that right there.
You don't like blue
I don't
eyes?
like the blue-eyed eagle. Don't like nothing against blue eyes. On anybody else, but just this particular Eagle mascot head, I don't think it looks that good, Clark. I don't think it looks that good. I really think they could have done a better design. And there's a template of a lot of different Eagles around the nation that you could have kind of made your own better than just doing something like this. It just looks like that it's
very generic.
Yeah, very generic.
I tell you what, they could have done is copied old Sam the Eagle from the Muppets.
Yes, that would have been
great.
that would have been good. That would have been good.
Maybe they're cousins, old Elmo the Eagle and Sam the Eagle.
Sam the Eagle, but
I doubt it. Yeah, give this a grade, Adam. I mean,
I'll give it a C plus.
Really? That low?
Give it a C plus.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just doesn't, it's just generic. I mean, I think you go to any high school in rural America and you're going to find one of them somewhere, right?
True.
So, and that's fine with a high school budget. You could do that. I mean, that's okay. I'm not going to make a distasteful comment about high school mascots, right? But when you get to college, even if it is D2, D3, I still expect a better mascot being trotted out there to represent your university, right? That people actually have to go to and pay money to go to, right? Yeah. So you need to have more pride in selecting your mascot. So therefore, that's why that's a C plus.
Yeah. I just think birds are lazy mascots. I mean, like,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Man.
I agree with that.
Cardinals, Ravens. I don't know.
Yeah, like our friend Norm the Niner.
Yeah.
Like that right there is a top quality mascot.
Right.
When you actually have accessories like a pickaxe or a mattock or something, right?
Yeah.
Where the leather, like with the attention to detail, that you could just keep peeling layers off the onion of the mascot. That's what I like. That's what draws me in.
Yeah. But there's nothing to this one. Yeah. This is bad design for sure. Yeah. Anyway, Chadron State has some notable alumni. Don Beebe. He was the first player in NFL history to play in 6 Super Bowls.
Really?
Yep. We have Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota and the runner-up of the 2024 United States of America presidential race. No comment. Lolo Latalo Matasi Maliga, governor of American Samoa. She went to Chadron State.
Good.
And then last but not least, we have Val Logsdon Fitch. He was a nuclear physicist.
Yeah. Good for Val. I mean,
awesome.
I've only heard of one person on that list, and I'm just going to not say anything about it because here at Row 60, we do this podcast to get away from that stuff.
That's true.
And I'm just not going to make my opinion known about
there
that.
There you go.
But you needed to note it. Yeah. So that's a good list of guys. I mean, the physicist right there and the one of the American Samoan governor. That's good. That's good stuff, Clark. Love how I forgot how good you are at just taking a deep dive and digging up these fun facts right here.
Oh, yeah. I love just picking somebody like that.
Val,
no one would literally ever know.
Val
Logsdon Fitch. Yeah.
He sounds like he was a nuclear physicist. If he was ever given the name, the first, middle, and last name to be a nuclear physicist, that's it. That's it right there.
Val Logsdon Fitch.
Like Val was seems like maybe a Russian name, And when you think of nuclear physicists like that, you think of the Cold War type deal.
Maybe not Russian. Maybe I would think more like German or Swedish.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Somewhere not in America, though.
I think of like something named like that or von Buren. That's a big name for a scientist or a physicist or something, right?
Yeah.
Something with Van or Von.
Right. Like Theo Von. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's talk about Pittsburg State, the Gorillas. They are located in Pittsburg, Kansas.
Yeah. This Pittsburg with no H on the end of it.
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh,
that is true. Their campus is 223 acres.
All right. Yeah.
They have a fun tradition called Apple Day. It started in 1908. There's some teachers basically who left campus during the school day to go to the state capitol, do some lobbying, and ask lawmakers for money to fund the school. A law back then, though, said that teachers weren't allowed to just take the day off and go and lobby and go to the state capitol. So a judge determined that they had to pay a fine. But instead of paying money, the judge said that they could pay with a barrel of apples. So the story became a campus legend, and students loved it so much that they turned it into a yearly tradition called Apple Day, where the school celebrates its history, gives out apples, and remembers the teachers who stood up for the school. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love that, man. I love unique traditions like that have a good story. I love good storytellers who could reiterate those stories and teach the next generation.
Right.
What schools, places that people reside from, how they got to be where they are, right? So
Right.
I appreciate that. That's good stuff.
Good stuff for sure. They are like I said earlier, the only U.S. college with a gorilla as its mascot, and their mascot is Gus the gorilla.
I
Adam,
love it.
are you ready for
I'm
this?
already just juiced with the name. Gus is perfect name for the gorilla mascot.
All right.
Anytime somebody names their one second before the reveal. Anytime somebody names their mascot with like whatever the animal is with the same letter, like Gus the gorilla,
Alliteration.
or Bernie the bear,
Yes.
right, something like that, then I'm there. You done
called-
got me hooked.
That's called alliteration.
Okay, good.
Look at Gus.
Look at Gus the gorilla. Wow. Yeah. That's good. I
Top
like-
tier mascot.
Oh, look, is that does their parents really have the silhouette of a gorilla on the side of it?
No, I think that's a towel.
Oh, that's a towel.
Yeah.
But okay, that's a towel, but that's the silhouette of a gorilla on the side of it, right? Okay. Yeah, is that shades?
Yeah, he's got some aviators
He's got
on.
some shades on. Yeah, give me a B+ on Gus the gorilla. I really like it because I guess just the uniqueness of it, that you don't have another gorilla mascot out there, right? So, I mean, he's even got gloves on. Is that is his wrist taped up or is that a sweatband?
It looks like tape.
Yeah, it looks like he's got some athletic tape on, so he's ready to go. He's going to have a good firm wrist, not sprain his wrist. So, yeah, definitely better than Sam the Eagle.
Not Sam the Eagle. What was it?
Yeah,
Elmo the Eagle.
Elmo the Eagle, which is it's actually, I should have gave it more points for the name. I do like Elmo the Eagle.
Yeah.
No, you just said it, and it just kind of blurted out. It gave me a good chuckle. But anyway, back to Gus. Gus the gorilla, yeah. Extra points, too, that bumps it up just because I thought it was a good touch to put in the sunglasses. Because he just looks like a cool cat right there.
Yeah,
Right. So,
absolutely.
yeah. It looks confident. Looks like he's ready to just attack the day, man. So, yeah.
My only gripe with this is that he actually looks a little too much like a gorilla. Like, I would have wanted more of a mascot, sort of cartoonish feel.
I get what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand that. I
Like,
agree.
this
There-
could
like,
be-
There's a good opportunity there for
I just feel like if you're taking little children to a game, at Pittsburg State, you might scare some children off with this mascot. I mean, it looks like a bona fide gorilla, like a real deal gorilla.
does, doesn't it?
And
It
I mean,
does, yeah.
I don't know. Like if you saw this thing in the middle of the night after,
It's
they're
true.
walking out of a basketball game. Old Gus the gorilla's walking out of a basketball game, and
Because he's probably walking out with you because there's probably no hidden corridor.
Right, that's what I'm
for him to
saying,
Go
yeah.
down and then reveal his,
Yeah.
I guess what am I trying to say? Like not reveal his true identity.
Yes,
of there
exactly.
being a person underneath the outfit, right? So
he
he's
goes
probably
in the same doors as we do. as
Yeah,
fans.
he's walking out of the facility, or the arena, or the stadium with the contingent.
Right. He's a little too scary looking
Yeah.
for me. But I respect it nonetheless. I mean, gorillas, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, I like it.
that's Gus the gorilla there.
Great find.
They've got
Great
some
find.
really cool, notable alumni, actually. Gary Busey, I think that's how you say his name. He attended.
Is the founder of Bucky's or Boosie's?
No. He was an actor. He didn't actually graduate from Pittsburg State, but he attended. He was an actor. He was in Texas Wheelers. He was Buddy Holly on the Buddy Holly story, Lethal Weapon, Predator 2, and Rookie of the Year. So Played in several different movies.
Oh, awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rookie of the Year is a great movie. Mm-hmm. I think if that's the same one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let me go with that. You continue.
All right. And then another notable alum is Willie Fritz. Adam, your good friend, Willie Fritz.
Willie Fritz.
The head coach at the University of Houston.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year was a great movie.
Another guy, a lot of y'all know this name, Sam Pittman.
That's right.
Pittsburg State.
Yeah.
I wonder what old Sam Pittman's up to these days.
Oh, he's drinking beer at the lake in the Ozarks. Probably in Northwest Arkansas, just living his best life right now, I would imagine.
Fishing.
Yeah. Just chilling.
Sounds like a good life right there. H. Lee Scott, he was a former Walmart president and CEO. And then Sally Stonecipher, she was the first female United States Army helicopter pilot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, that's a heck of a list of alumni from Pittsburg State.
Strong, man.
Strong list of them.
I also think they have, I want to say 4 FCS, not FCS. I don't even know if these teams are D2 or D3. They have 4 national championships in whatever division they're in.
So that's proud history.
Oh, yeah.
A proud tradition. That's good. That's good.
So with all that, Adam,
yeah,
who are you taking in this matchup? Chadron State, the Eagles, or are you taking Pittsburg State, the Gorillas?
Okay. We don't have a spread in this game.
We don't
have a spread.
If we do, somebody let me know.
Somebody let us know. Okay, we don't know what time. It's 2 o'clock on ESPN Plus. That's right. You could actually view this game after the Georgia game. Get on ESPN Plus and watch this football game. 57 degrees in Kerry Smith Stadium, right?
Carney Smith.
Oh,
yeah,
Carney
in the
Smith.
jungle.
In the jungle, yeah. 57 degrees in the jungle. And it's going to be rocking, man. I just really do not think that Chadron State is ready for this environment. Late November. Pittsburg State 9-2. Chadron State coming in 8-3, looking in the postseason as well. But a big matchup right here. Give me the home team, Pittsburg State. Love the group of alumni that they have. Love the tradition. Love the uniqueness of the Gorillas. Give me Pittsburg State winning this one, 28-10, Clark. 28-10, man.
Wow.
I mean, I think they're going to come in there and really just put on a clinic. It's going to be one of those just special days in Carney Smith Stadium that a lot of people will talk about from generations.
People will tell their grandkids about this game, right?
Yeah.
Adam, I don't like the disrespect that you have towards Chadron State. I don't like the disrespect you have towards Elmo the Eagle. So give me Chadron State with a huge upset. Road dogs, I'd imagine. If there is a line, if Vegas is, if they've got a spread and some gambling odds, I bet Chadron State's the underdog, but I'll take the underdog and give me the Eagles big. 35-20.
Woo, man.
That's it.
35-20. 35-20 Chadron State.
Yep.
Looks like both teams are having a successful year, and both teams probably looking at playoff possibilities. This game probably maybe has some implications, and you're not going into Pittsburg State into the jungle and
getting out alive.
Yeah, with the game. Yeah. Welcome to the jungle. You're gonna die. Axl Rose. That's what he says.
Yeah. Circa what? 1980.
Circa 1989.
9. Yeah. Dang.
Boom.
Oh, fun stuff. Well, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Woo! If you're watching this on YouTube right now, go ahead and subscribe to us and our channel. That would be much appreciated.
Yeah, we'd enjoy that.
Comment below also your score prediction for this Georgia-Charlotte game coming up this Saturday.
And the Pittsburg State Chadron State game.
Yeah. I want your score prediction for that, too.
Yeah.
Who's going to win that
Who's going to win that matchup?
And if you're coming to the game this weekend, definitely come stop by, say hey to us on Row 60. We'll be there live in color.
Yeah. Love it.
Is that the saying? Live in color?
That's it.
Something like that.
We'll be there.
Section 108, Row 60. We'd love to meet y'all. Adam, we got 2 more weeks of the regular season. I can't believe we're here. I mean, this is towards the very end.
Yeah.
Obviously, Georgia, Charlotte this Saturday. Georgia favored by 44.5 points. I like it, Adam. I like that spread a lot. Give me Georgia covering that 49-3. No field goals needed. I don't even think we trot Brett Thorson out there. Dogs take care of business this week. No injuries. Dogs roll.
I love it, man. It's wild to think this could be the last time that we as fans get to go to Sanford Stadium for the 2025 football season. Yes, there's still that hope that you possibly can be in mid-December for a big playoff game. And fortunate to be in that position, but as right now is the last time we will be in Sanford Stadium. Yeah, man, it was like it was yesterday. We were recording the Marshall podcast, getting ready for the season to kick off, and it flies by. It does every year. You wait for 8 months from the end of January till the end of August, just dog days of summer, just waiting and longing to be back in Sanford Stadium or to watch Georgia play in Sanford Stadium, and it just takes forever to get here, and then it's gone in just an instance, right? So they get quicker every year. They go by every year, faster and faster. So we're going to enjoy every second we have of Saturday. I don't care if it is Charlotte, and they're ranked 136 in the FBS. It's still Georgia football in Athens, man. A lot still left on the line for Georgia. I mean, exciting times ahead for the next couple of months. We are so blessed again to be in this position, man. A lot of good football to be played out with championship implications for the Southeastern Conference the next couple of weeks to keep up with outside of who Georgia's playing. And then a big game looming on Black Friday as well against an opponent and a rival that we absolutely hate, who is having probably a program history year. The best year they've had since 2009 for sure. So all that said, get juiced about that. But Saturday, first things first, Saturday. Got to beat Charlotte. Take care of business, man. Biggest thing, do not let anybody get injured. Get in there, let the starters get in the groove, put some points on the board, let's see some young dogs play. Sit back and relax and just enjoy Georgia football. Best time of year. We love y'all. Georgia's going to win this football game 42-6, Clark. I cannot wait to be in Athens on Saturday to cheer on this team and to see what the rest of the season holds. We love y'all. See y'all Saturday. Go Dogs!
Go Dogs!